A lot don't affect the position players, but some do, right? Like like when you guys are looking at some of the roster change stuff, and you know it won't take place for a year. Do you at least in the beginning take it as good faith, like they're going to go to the table earlier for some of that collective bargaining stuff? Do you like that at least they're getting to the conversation earlier? I guess for that.
Yeah, I mean that's a good sign that owners are willing to at least talk to us about how we can make the game more competitive and make it a little better for players. So yeah, it's a good sign that they're willing to talk to us a little bit earlier.
For a guy that took a few extra years to get up, that September call up versus 26 man, like I hear that less guys get a chance late in the season to kind of prove themselves, but an extra roster spot carried the entire time. Is it worth the balance in your mind?
In my opinion, if we'd have had the 26 man, if we'd have passed that in this past CBA, I would have been in the big leagues probably 2 years earlier. So I think it would have been beneficial for me. It's hard to say, with the September deal, what that would be like, but yeah, looking at it from my perspective, I feel like it would have been beneficial for me.
I know you don't pitch. The 3-batter minimum, does that, knowing a guy has to come in to face you if you're standing on deck or anything like that, does that change anything for you? I mean, it can't be that often that they run into a problem with this, right?
No, and I think it'll be a little bit of a slap in the face to the analytical department. I think we're gonna see that lefties can get righties out now, and righties can get lefties out. Even though, if a lefty's hitting, you gotta throw a lefty against them. I think pitchers are gonna, I don't think it's gonna be that big a difference. I think guys are just gonna face some more pitchers. Might, not be able to go back to back as much. A guy like, we had Peter Moylan come in, face a guy, turn around, throw the next day, face a guy, turn around, throw the next day. So we might see less of that, but I think people are gonna realize that if you got good stuff, you can get lefties or righties out. And so I think that's the three-batter minimum. I don't know. I don't think it'll be a big deal.
Do you worry that it takes any strategy out of the game, or just changes the strategy?
It just changes the strategy. Who's gonna come in win? Do you want to bring in this guy, with one out and have him go 1-2 and then sit and then come back and have to throw another guy?
Well, they get the half inning, so if the inning breaks, they don't have to throw to 3.
So you can come in with 2 outs and still only throw one guy? I didn't
throw
know
2. If you come in with 1 out, you can just throw to 2 guys. If the half inning breaks,
I'm sorry. If you come in with 2 outs, you can only throw to 1 guy?
Yep.
Okay, well then that's...
So you still get some of it. I think it just changes the strategy a little bit. It doesn't end it.
No, I mean, like I said, I haven't really thought about it a whole lot. I just heard about it, yesterday or the day before, so I haven't put a lot of thought into it. I'm not a manager, but yeah, it could change the strategy a little bit for sure.
I appreciate it, Whit.
Yeah.
Thanks.